Dear Nigerians come to be? Why this podcast? It started with COVID. Do you guys remember that? Like, just a couple years back, you had to sit in your house and stay with yourselves in your house. Up until that point, for me, I had been a very busy person. But then you have this lock-in that forces you in a cooped up corner with yourself, and you can only watch TV for so long. Everything slowed down, and all the things in my mind that I had compressed, all the experiences, the frustrations, the things that I had questions about, all of those things just started surfacing themselves up. And I literally started to really go through them, like kind of with a fine-tooth comb, and just was asking myself, what happened here? What was said, what wasn't said, what was done, what wasn't done? Why did this thing that got so complex, why did it get complex that way? Why did it get complex in that direction? Why was it resolved in that way? Why was it left unresolved? The truth of the matter is, if I was to really, really be honest with you, as far as the answers to the question, it had a lot to do with the cultural background that I had. Being a person of Nigerian descent, or Yoruba descent, if I want to get more specific, because of the way I was raised, by nature of the fact that the people involved, are also of Nigerian identity or Nigerian descent, and there's certain things that are taboo in our culture. That's why this happened this way, in a way that hurt, and I'm still processing it through it almost a decade after. And it really bothered me. As Nigerians, or people with a Nigerian influence identity, there's so many beautiful things about us, don't get me wrong. But there are also some things that I feel we need to do better if we are to be the best version of ourselves. Part of it is talking about it. Part of it is removing our taboos. This thing about having this culture and carrying it, it has its pluses, but it also has some minuses. Some minuses that can be very painful. And I think sometimes, because of the nature of our culture, those things that are minuses, that are painful, we treat them as taboo and we don't talk about them. And that hurts us even more. I want Dear Nigerians to be the place where we talk about it. Dear Nigerians is a place that makes you question the things you've been given that you dare not question.